The Youth Employment Service, or Y.E.S initiative as it has become known, was gazetted on the 28th of August 2018. It falls within Code Series 000, Statement 000 of the Triple BEE Codes of Good Practice, as amended and is effective immediately. What is Y.E.S all about? It is government's initiative to encourage companies to participate in workplace experience development for youth. For example, Black people between the ages of 18 and 35, and to create an environment for job creation. It entails the following. 1. A company needs to qualify in terms of certain triple BEE criteria in order to participate. 2. It then needs to meet the required targets as set out in the codes. 3. It improves the company's triple BEE scorecard by 1 or 2 levels and even by an additional scorecard points. Qualification for registration for the Y.E.S initiative is as follows. Generic entities with a total revenue above 50 million rand per annum must achieve at least 40% sub-minimum under each of the priority elements of the generic triple BEE scorecard. Alternatively, generic entities must achieve an average of 50% across the 3 priority elements. Qualifying small enterprises with an annual total revenue between 10 million rand and 50 million rand must achieve at least 40% in 2 of the 3 priority elements, with ownership being one of the 2 elements. Alternatively, qualifying small enterprises must achieve an average score of 40% across 2 priority elements. Exempt micro enterprises with an annual total revenue below 10 million rand per annum have no sub-minimum requirements. Lastly, entities must ensure that they maintain or improve the triple BEE status level and performance against the targets under the overall scorecard obtained in the prior year. The Y.E.S targets are as follows. For generic entities, the higher of the following 3 below. 1. 1.5% of the Y.E.S entity's headcount in the preceding year, or 2. 1.5% of the Y.E.S measured entity's average net profit after tax from South African operations in the immediately preceding 3 years, converted to a headcount number by dividing that net profit after tax number by 55,000 rand, or 3. A target as determined in Table 1, Annexure A, provided in the triple BEE codes. For QSEs and EMEs, the target per annum is based on headcount numbers as determined in Table 2, Annexure B, provided in the triple BEE codes. Employees eligible for participation under Y.E.S needs to be between the ages of 18 and 35 and meet the definition of Black people as defined in the triple BEE codes. The different levels of triple BEE recognition achievable through Y.E.S is the following. 1. Achieve Y.E.S target and 2.5% absorption to move up 1 triple BEE recognition level. 2. Achieve 1.5% times Y.E.S target and 5% absorption to move up 1 triple BEE recognition level on the scorecard with an additional 3 bonus points. 3. Double Y.E.S target and 5% absorption to move up 2 triple BEE recognition levels on the scorecard. It is worth noting that informal training expenditure for Y.E.S employees classified under categories F and G of the skills matrix is claimable up to 50% of the skills spent for the skills development element. The following employment conditions apply. 1. Employees in new positions are subject to South African legislation governing basic conditions of employment. 2. Companies are required to sign fixed-term or temporary employment contracts with all eligible employees. Filling new positions must have 12-month full-time work experience paid for by the company. 3. The company must commit to ensuring a quality work experience is provided. 4. Clear communication must be provided to the employee should the contract not be renewed or extended into permanent placement. 5. The new jobs must be created in addition to existing headcount, not replacing existing positions. 6. If a company is unable to create a sufficient number of new jobs within the entity to meet their targets, they may sponsor new jobs to be placed in EMEs or QSEs.